Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, in Season 1, Episode 10 of Doom Patrol. This is the Hair Patrol. It should be just called the Beard Patrol. This was a fun episode. How could it not be? Nice to finally see what happened over at, while Robot Man and Jane and, the Negative Man thing was, the host was, all unconscious and doing their thing in Jane's world, at Jane Patrol. Now we get to see what happened outside with Rita and Cyborg. I was thinking they just got kinky or something. Nope. Turns out the Beard Hunter showed up. Guys, don't forget to check out Beard Hunter. 10 Things About Beard Hunter, explained in a minute. It is about a minute, but there's about another half a minute of other stuff out there. There's always somebody, it says a minute, but I see a minute and a half. Yeah, but the explanation's only a minute, so shut up. Anyway, we're going to see some Flex Mentallo pretty soon. You saw that inside the comic book, right? The strong man that was missing, Flex Mentallo. That's freaking awesome. That is awesome. So clearly my next 10 things about going to have to be about freaking Flex Mentallo, man. So anyway, there was a comment in here in the very beginning with the Beard Hunter, who is nowhere near like he is in the comic books. I mean, he's actually got a superpower. Maybe it's all in his head, but did anybody else just get completely freaked out by this guy? I mean, the part where he's, got the drain thing, I'm like, nope, I had to turn away. Dude, you'd be surprised what I've seen in my life. I had to turn away from that. No, you are nuts, man. What is this? I wonder if this is all going to come to a head at some point, because he is the Beard Hunter and we've got a bearded lady. Yeah, Niles Calder was getting on with some, what is it, the Neanderthal nookie? Oh, not good. It's not a good look for you, bro. Oh, that was just so freaking weird. Anyway, what do you call it? So yeah, there was that F This Is Us comment in the beginning. I don't watch regular TV. I don't subscribe to it. I don't have regular TV, cable TV in my home. So I don't know what time that comes on. I wonder if that comes on a Friday when this show comes out. So it's like a head-to-head competition thing. I don't know. Hard to have a head-to-head competition with a streaming service, right? But, and I'm going to get into the streaming service. So seeing for the most part, the origins of the Bureau of Normalcy, which actually started out as the Bureau of Oddities. That's interesting. That's really cool. Okay, so we're seeing how things changed because of World War I. All right. We don't exactly know why Niles has lived for so long and whatnot. Maybe it has something to do with this thing, this Neanderthal lady that he's with, who she herself seems to be immortal. If anybody gets a chance, if anybody's got Amazon Prime, one of the few things in this world that I don't have to freaking use a VPN for, Amazon Prime actually has one of my favorite movies of all time, The Man from Earth. Now, there's a Man from Earth Part 2 that's also on Prime. My recommendation, genuinely, is don't watch it because it sucks. And it's going to ruin, or it could potentially ruin the first, the original movie. It was made 10 years later, whatever. It's just they're trying to get too creative with it. The first movie is one of the best movies I've ever seen. And literally, the setting is a room in a house. And right outside of that house. That's it. A whole bunch of people, pretty good acting. You can tell it's low budget, extremely low budget, and it's effing amazing. The Man from Earth. If you have Prime, go look it up. If not, now, mind you, I don't know in general about this, but look it up online. You'll see that they've actually embraced the idea of downloading it illegally. They've actually embraced it. Go and look it up, and however your moral compass rolls with that one at least, hey, it is what it is. A little bit about the DC streaming service. Remember what I was talking about towards the end of, actually the second half of the previous review that I did. I talked about how it's not available to everyone. It's only available really in the States. I think it might be available someplace else, but I know it's not available in Japan. I know it's not available in Canada. I have to use a VPN to get it, and not everybody wants to pay for it. I already have a VPN anyway, you know what I'm saying? But not cool. Nobody wants to go and purchase a costly VPN in order to get another service, to purchase another service or several. What do you call it? It's a messed up thing, but look at it now. Look at it now. We had this thing go out that the DC streaming service might in fact be ending soon. It's screwing up. It's everything. It's Warner Brothers. They don't have to do this, but at the same time, no rich man is ever going to take a pay cut. No rich man has ever known what it means to take a pay cut. They know what it's like to give pay cuts and fire people or lay off people. My paycheck feels the same whether I'm laid off or fired. What do you call it? No rich man knows what that means to take a pay cut. They will probably never experience that. And just that's the way it is. So they would rather actually cut production and take an entire loss as opposed to, lose any kind of money coming in, any kind of revenue coming in directly. Money coming into a company is one thing. Taking care of a shareholder is another thing. But your money that's coming into your pocket, no, that's something else entirely. Nobody's going to accept that. So, yeah, apparently now Swamp Thing has been, there's the huge rumors going out with all the comic book reporting companies, including my little rinky-dink operation on Facebook, that it's probably going to wind up canceling because they don't have enough subscribers in the States. I talked about this. Make it available in other places. I don't care how you got to do it. By hook or by crook, do it. Because people will purchase the system, especially with, people like me and plenty of us talking about how great Doom Patrol is. Of course, you also start off with the Teen Titans, and say what you will. I know a lot of people who cancel the service because of Teen Titans and haven't even started watching Doom Patrol, despite me and other people like me, doing reviews, positive reviews for Doom Patrol. There are people like Doom Patrol, Teen Titans Titans just crushed it for them. Is what it is. I'm glad if you liked it. I'm glad you did. I wish that there were more people who liked it too, myself included. Unfortunately. So could it be a case of too little, too late? Could Doom Patrol actually save the DC streaming service? I hope. But they're talking about they cut post production and cut production short for Swamp Thing in order to save some money on it. That is a damn shame, which means it's going to cut the quality. So, of course, damage control, and I used to work in marketing. I have my degree in business admin with a specialty in marketing. And I know that damage control is crucial to a company's success. So what do? They hastily put together a 45 second video, which was really only 5 seconds of important footage. They showed a swamp and they closed in on a swamp. I could do that right now. You know what I'm saying? I know about swamps, man. 8 months in a row, 2 years running, living in a swamp in Georgia. Yeah, I know infantry out of Fort Benning. I know about freaking swamps, but they just have this, really cool looking swamp, facsimile of the Everglades down in Florida. They swoop in, and then they just have 5 seconds of the Swamp Thing coming out of it, and and it looks awesome. It looks effing awesome. But 5 seconds of important footage in a 45 second show where they're saying they cut post-production don't mean that they didn't already set up the teasers. So they just simply released a teaser early, real early. That's all they did. And it's called damage control. And they didn't address what they were talking about. You know why? Because they weren't expecting for that to get out. This sucks. Especially with, there's a lot of streaming services coming out, and a lot of people have been talking about how we can't afford all of these streaming services. I know I can't. I know for a fact that I can't. So, nah, dude, not even cool. We're gonna need them to make it available in more places and to advertise it better and to just put as much as they possibly can on it. And if they got to do it in cycles and rotations, if that's going to help, I guess. But full disclosure and just talk about it and just appeal to people. Just the idea they've got the comic books available there, and maybe do something where you can get, I mean, it's going to hurt local comic book stores, but do something, a deal or something, where you can also subscribe to comic books and get the digital releases early. I know that they can do it, and whatever it takes, I mean, they should definitely consider doing it. They've got a marketing team. I'm sure they got some big wigs that can think of something to save the service, but they really need to consider saving the service. I really want them to. I mean, I'm looking forward to Swamp Thing, excuse me. DC, not Marvel. Man Thing, right up there. I don't have a DC figure, but I hope they have one that'll compare to that one, because, hey, we're gonna need them to do something. Like the big wigs need to start thinking more outside the box. This episode, as expected, was freaking amazing, and I can't wait. There's still 5 more episodes, and post-production was not cut short, so this should still be an amazing bunch of good stuff. What's the next one called? Francis Patrol. Yeah, the next one is called Francis Patrol. I don't know what they're going to do with that. Let me just double check on that, right? Yeah, Francis Patrol. Okay, I don't know who Francis is. Oh, this, you know what? Okay. No. It might bring us closer to Flex Mentallo. That's the big thing. That's going to be a huge thing. Anyway, guys, this looks like it's going to be freaking amazing. The show itself already is amazing. I can't wait to see what's going on. Here's hoping that this doesn't work, but here's hoping the DC streaming service does something positive so that it can stay afloat, especially when the Disney Plus service comes out. Yeah. Because I know everybody's going for that one. Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.